MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Championship Series between the LA Dodgers and the Philadelphia Phillies. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Drawing closer to the start of Game 1, let's join public address announcer Alex Miniak.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Philadelphia Phillies.
Briefly now, we'll look at the two starters who get the ball here in Game 1. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I know these guys love what Justin Turner brings to their offense. This is the guy you want at the plate when the game is on the line. He thrives in these situations. It's almost like he goes to bed and says, I can't wait to play because the game is going to come down to me and I'm going to make something happen. He thrives on performing in the big moments.
Zach Eflin will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
First pitch, 7:05.
A windup and the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Eflin is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. And then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Batting third.
They come out of the gates being aggressive at the plate, and it's paid off for them. A single and now a double. Runners at second and third with all kinds of momentum on their side. A base hit scores too. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he fouls this one off. Turner, the runner at third. Pollock stands at second. No outs. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. The 1-2 is in there. A called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
First pitch coming. Here it is. 1-0. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Boy, it sure doesn't seem like they want to pitch to this guy right here. I get that, but it's just the first inning. Sometimes you have to compete and set the tone.
Now the 2-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. Franco has it. Only play will be to first as we'll see our first run score here as this is a 1-0 ball game.
Really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Standing in, Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. First delivery to him on the way. Base hit, line drive into the corner. He pulls into second safely as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The left fielder, number 31.
I guess their scouting reports on this guy were dead on because it's already 2-0 in the early going and they're having absolutely no trouble seeing him here. On the other side, they're very quickly looking at a game that they're going to have to fight back in.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a great take there, right there on that slider down and in. That's one of the toughest pitches to lay off of as a hitter, that hard breaking ball.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Harper looks up. Gone! Jock Peterson with a 2-run blast. His first homer here in the series as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
In now, Kike Hernandez.
The second baseman. Kike.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
The 2-1 is in there for strike number 2. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So it's 4 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and no one left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. LA's on top 4-0. With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, if you're on the mound, you better be careful with Maikel Franco. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Walker Buehler will do the pitching on the road here in Game 1 of the LCS. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Stepping into the box, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, Leury Garcia.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. Two and two now. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Peterson comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike 1.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Phillies shortstop in front in the count. 3-1. Trouble waiting on deck as Bryce Harper hits next. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce.
Into the box now, Bryce Harper, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Unable to find the zone with the slider.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 3-2 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. Now, that had to feel good because it was one of those that you don't even feel the ball hit your bat. Show track tells us he blasted it out there at 115 miles an hour. So, yeah, he squared it up about as good as you can. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No balls and 1 strike. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman. Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. Fastball runs inside and gets away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 2-1 home is looked at for ball 3.
He's got himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
The 3-1 takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Settling in now, Michael Franco. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. First pitch on its way. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Pollock. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the run is in to score from third.
Great job there by this power hitter. Known for driving the ball out of the ballpark. Does the job right there with the sac fly and brings the run home.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. He's set. Here it comes. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
1-1 to Andrew McCutchen. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Back goes Peterson, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
He saw a few balls down in the zone earlier in that at-bat, but finally got a pitch he liked and promptly deposited over the fence. Made the pitcher pay for his mistake, which is exactly what you're supposed to do.
Standing in now, JT Realmuto. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Grounded to short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So they score 4 times on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. We'll move to inning number 2 here in Philadelphia, and we are tied 4-4. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He leads things off here in what's now a very close ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Two balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Grounded down the third baseline. There is Franco. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling about that one. Stepping in now, Walker Buehler. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. And he lays off for ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Hoskins is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting.
And with two away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these two teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Now here's the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
Pitch is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Dodgers down in order. This game's all tied at 4. Digging in, Zach Eflin. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The pitcher, Zach Eflin.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And that misses as well. It's ball 4, and it's a 4-pitch walk to the pitcher leading off the inning. Wow.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Cesar Hernandez. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
Heflin on at first, nobody out. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Cesar Hernandez.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat. 3-1.
Got to find a way to get back in his zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a two-run homer.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2. Hard hit to first. And he tries to go to a knee to block it, but it's by him down the right field line. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to beat him.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Garcia makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. The 1-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
It's amazing. I tell so many fans, you get in a box one time, the one pitch you're going to swing at more than any other is that elevated fastball. Your eyes light up as an offensive player, and you just cannot get to it.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Gene Segura is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. That's lifted the other way out to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Gene Segura standing in. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
The 0-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Runners are at first and second with one away. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with one away. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Bases are loaded here with one away, and that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. First pitch on its way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. 2-0 now.
putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Bases are loaded with only one out. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Here it comes on 3-0. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The 3-1. And it's fouled away. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Line toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. 1 run scores. And the second run will score as well.
With that base hit right there, D-Row, that's his 3rd RBI of the game. More importantly, his team's now ahead.
Yeah, these are the special ones. He's had a great approach all day. He's battled his tail off, and he's given his team single-handedly, almost given his team a chance to win this one.
In now, Rhys Hoskins, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1-1. Here it is. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I kind of like the aggressive attitude right here. I know he's in a jam. What does he do? He goes to his best stuff, and that's the fastball.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
So a full count now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Fouled off. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Standing in now, Maikel Franco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Segura at third, Harper at second with 2 gone. High in the air out toward shallow right. Bellinger is in pursuit. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. Phillies lead this one 6-4. Now in the box, A.J. Pollock. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
First pitch on its way. There's a fastball on the inner 3rd taken for a strike. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Hard on the ground towards short. Segura has it. Throw won't get him. And as I thought might be the case based on how close that play was, they're requesting a chance to review the replay and decide whether or not to challenge the safe call.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for that play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
The call of safe at first base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
Here's Corey Seager. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. First time up, he went down looking. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Seager, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Swing and a looper to left. Segura trying to get there. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And this is popped up near second base. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score remains steady at 6-4. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs, and a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time, meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
The left fielder.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. McCutcheon, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to. He was a first-round pick back in 2005.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
2-0 now. Up and out over the plate, but a cold strike, 2-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Now batting.
So digging in now, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he misses again, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Strike called, 2-1. And this one misses as well, and that pushes it to 3-1. Strike taken up in the zone.
2 strikes.
He loses him on ball 4.
Now batting. The pitcher.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Zach Eflin. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. Now a throw over to first, back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2. Realmuto, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher.
I got the count 1 and 2.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. One there. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Phillies go down quietly there. They're up 6-4. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Leading off the inning, Cody Bellinger, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Josh Peterson.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jock Peterson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Drilled down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Franco trying to get there, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Ripped down the line, but this is foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. He smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. And there's out number 2.
Oh, that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. First pitch here is hit off to the right side and fouled. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Garcia has a beat on it, and that's the third out. 1 left for LA. They trail it here 6-4. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez.
For the Phillies.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 28, Leori.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Leori Garcia. He flew out in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And that misses for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. And with 2 away, let's check out our playoff bracket as we give you a look at how these 2 teams advanced out of the divisional round to meet here for the league championship. So stepping in, Gene Segura. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line towards center field, but this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They still lead it 6-4. David Freese will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 25, David Freese.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. A swing and a ground ball to third. Segura showing off his range. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. And now it looks like they want some time to review that one here, so they'll check with their replay guys. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
And the batter ruled out.
Now at the plate, Justin Turner. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball laid off well below the knees. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. To short. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. Runner at first following the error, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder A.J. Pollock. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike one.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number two. Turner, base runner at first with one out. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. Hit hard on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first, although the runner will advance to second. Next up for Los Angeles, Corey Seager. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Line hard. But this is a foul ball. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Outside at 94, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. You got to.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. Score remains steady at 6-4. Rich Hill, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Number 44, Rich Hill.
And now Bryce Harper.
Leading up for the Phillies, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Here's the first pitch to him. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Oh, he wanted that one, but it misses for ball 3.
One thing's clear, he's not afraid to pitch inside, right? One pitch ducks him away, then he comes right back with another one. So clearly this pitcher, he's not afraid to work that inner half of the plate.
The 3-1. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will stick with you a little longer.
He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 6 runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Fouled away. He stays alive, still 2-2. Seventh pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. There now is Pollock, and he's got it for the first out. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. Into the box now, Maikel Franco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Franco playing here in his age 26 season. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. The 1-0 home is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, you can see what he's trying to do right there. Double play situation. 2 balls down in the zone, trying to get that ground ball. Didn't get him to bite at either one. Now he's behind in the count, 2-0.
Now the 2-0. On the ground is short. This could be 2. The second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Down quickly go the Phillies. They're up 6-4. Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. He'll start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Juan Nicasio takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And another foul ball.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Max Muncy is retired to kick off the inning.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
In now, Cody Bellinger. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Set to deliver the 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck, and he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Here's Jock Peterson now. His lifetime line against Nicasio. He's hitting .429. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Nicasio, the former Seattle Mariner, he was acquired via trade last year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez is there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 6-4. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. A hit and 2 tries for him so far.
The left fielder, Andrew.
First pitch of the at-bat. A big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting, catcher, JT.
Striding in once again, JT Realmuto comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. 2 down. Nick Williams will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Nick Williams.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. They still lead it 6-4. Welcome back to Citizens Bank Park here in Philadelphia. 7th inning coming up now in game 1 as we take a look there at our game summary through the first 6 innings so far. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 58, Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Ready now, Kike Hernandez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready once again, Austin Barnes. 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Down and away, ball 1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Fouled off. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to the bang-bang place at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Cameron Perkins will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. And he'll start him with a slider that's taken down and away for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. 2 balls and a strike.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. McCutchen going back, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, his first homer here in the series, and this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
Into the box now, Justin Turner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. A.J. Pollock would be next. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this one will bounce into the wall. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Pat Neshek will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 93, Pat Neshek.
Stepping in now, A.J. Pollock, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Turner stands at second with two gone. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And a wide throw, but a great job there to keep his foot on the bag, and that fine play will end the inning. Dodgers claw back a bit on the solo home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the seventh coming up. It's the Phillies 6 and the Dodgers 5. Joe Kelly gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh. Stepping into the box, Cesar Hernandez. Lifetime versus Joe Kelly. He's 1 for 4.
Cesar Hernandez.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike one. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2. Kelly, a California-born ball player. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left.
If I'm on the mound, the guy gets a hack off on me like that and crushes a breaking ball down the line, kind of note to self, I'm not going there again.
The 2-2 will not catch the zone, ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Leury Garcia. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1-0.
And he takes ball 1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. Two 2-0 to the Phillies center fielder.
No strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0. That's in there. 3-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Now batting, shortstop, G.
So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-0 home finds the zone, strike 1. The 1-1. Swing and a blooper to the right side. Bellinger moving forward. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Bryce Harper will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First pitch on its way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. A runner on first with 2 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, when a reliever comes in a game, he always wants to make a big impression, but I don't think uncorking a wild one was what he had in mind. Sometimes it takes a reliever a little bit of time to be comfortable on the mound out there, so we'll see if he can settle in.
Ready with the 1-1.
Nope.
Missed with the curveball there, and he falls behind a 2-1. Ready with the 2-1. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Here's the 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here's the payoff pitch. And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Standing in now, Rhys Hoskins, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Bellinger's under it, and that retires the side. Phillies leave a couple. They lead it, however. It's 6-5. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Seager. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Hernandez from the outfield grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. His career numbers against Pat Neshek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ball 1. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Hit sharply on the ground. Hernandez is right there, and that's the second out.
Now batting. The right fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Cody Bellinger. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal, man, you got to step out of the box, clear your head, and just fight.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the third out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. Digging in now, Michael Franco. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
The third baseman, Michael Franco.
Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Franco ahead with a 3-1 count now. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. From the stretch. And that misses inside, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Ball 2.
Fastball just inside.
Count is 2-1.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
The 2-2. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Franco gets his lead at first. Nobody out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Digging in, JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Here comes the first pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Scott Kingery will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Hitting for the Phillies, number 4, Scott Kingery.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Trying to do way too much up there for what I can tell. He knows that's a big run standing there at third, but that swing was way out of control. You still have to stay within yourself and look for your pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. Hernandez takes it in. For the first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Now batting, the second
Stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
3-0 now.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
The pitch. And oh, not so fast, partner. A called strike on the inside part of the plate. 3-1 now.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 3-1. Finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, no errors, and no one left. We're on to the 9th here in Game 1. It's the Phillies 8 and the Dodgers 5. David Robertson takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 30, David Robertson.
At the plate, Jock Peterson. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against the closer.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Grounded back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now that
Striding in, Kike Hernandez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Robertson's ready. Here's the 1-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Now batting, the catcher.
Into the box, Austin Barnes. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. Hoskins is under it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
And there's no better time of year to come up big for your team than in the postseason, and that's exactly what this man did. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
Eight to 5 tonight. The Phillies take the 1-0 lead here in the League Championship Series. Zach Eflin earns the victory on the mound. Walker Buehler permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 8 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 40 minutes.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 1 of the NLCS, the Philadelphia Phillies got the best of the Dodgers at home, 8-5. They now lead the series 1-0 heading into Game 2. Thanks for joining me. That's all for today's postseason recap. Same place, same time tomorrow. Enjoy the games.